This is Harry Winkler reporting from negative 49.74 News. It's a sunny morning here in Wiltshire, England, with temperatures around 78 degrees Fahrenheit. This morning, in his town of birth, we have guest Thomas Hobbes here to answer some questions regarding society and his philosophical beliefs. Welcome, Tom.
Hi.
So, Tom, tell me, what is your idea of a perfect government?
Well, Harry, a perfect government would be an absolute monarchy to control the people and violence we are surrounded by.
How can we achieve this perfect state?
Probably by giving up all our rights to an absolute monarch and showing them all our obedience, society should remain stable. We created the social contract as an agreement that people will gain law and order if they hand over their rights to a strong ruler.
How do people behave in their natural state?
Well, you see, Harry, people are really selfish and violent in their natural state. I saw this during the English Civil War. When people didn't have any authority, they became very violent and made decisions based on selfish motives.
What do you mean selfish motives?
I believe people's motivation is simply to avoid a violent death. When there's no authority, people turn to competitiveness and aggression. They begin making rash decisions that have destructive effects on society. People without authority cause chaos.
Do you believe people are capable of governing themselves?
Not at all. I agree with Aristotle's claim that human beings are by nature unsuited to political life. People are selfish, and when given power, they address their personal needs before others. People are not fit to govern themselves. Without an absolute ruler, there would be a war of every man against every man.
So tell me, Tom, where do these ideas come from?
Well, you see, when I saw chaos break out during the English Civil War, I saw what it was like when the governing authority was in the hands of the people, and that is why I believe in an absolute ruler. People are naturally incapable of governing themselves and society.
Do you think there should be separation between church and state?
Yes, absolutely. In the past, we've seen power-thirsty priests cause havoc to our society. Like all people, priests are selfish and are only looking out for their own interests. In order to regulate the church's power, there must be some government authority involved to constrain priests and churches from threatening civil authority. However, religion should have no authority over government and politics. In other words, government should play a part in religion, but not the other way around.
Niccolo Machiavelli wrote the book The Prince about the requirements of a strong leader. Do any of your ideas relate to those of Machiavelli?
Well, Harry, Machiavelli believed that a ruler needs to be all-powerful because most people are selfish, fickle, and corrupt. Rather than following what was politically right based on religious and moral values, he believed that a strong ruler acted upon what was most effective for political values alone. These ideas are all similar to my beliefs, that a strong ruler focused on political successfulness can control any selfish society.
And one last question. I've heard from many sources that there is some tension between you and John Locke. Will you confirm this with us?
Yeah, I hate that guy. He's dumb. I can't stand him.
Care to explain why you have these harsh feelings towards him?
Yes, Harry. He thinks people are capable of governing themselves, and he thinks that people are always pleasant and peaceful in their natural states. He thinks that everything would be just wonderful if people govern themselves. It's all garbage. Don't believe him. But he's a good guy, though.
All right, well, that'll wrap up our interview with Thomas Hobbes. Thanks for joining us. Join us next time to hear from John Locke. Back to you, Beatrice.